What the VC said last week, that if we should stay here for 10 years, that nothing will change. Where, if that is what he wants, we are here for the 10 years.
Hello and welcome to Hero TV, your number one credible online news platform in the globe. And I thank you for choosing Hero TV. On the news today, we want to look at the crisis that be rocking at Abosali University, AAU, Epoma, in Edo State, Nigeria, where the National Association of Nigeria Students has protested, an over 300% increment of school fees. A law student paying 185,000, against 645,000, while medical student paying 216,000 against 612,000. That is actually outrageous. It calls for protest and dialogue to see how the school is going to address that issue. Some of the executive of the National Association of Nigeria Students who spoke with Hero TV said that the protesters have decided to temporarily halt their demonstrations. This is after the vice president of the National Association of Nigeria Students, had a meeting with the management of the school. The management of the school have called for a dialogue to address this pressing issue.
Well, as you can see, we started the protest since last week, seeking for the attention of the school management concerning the increment in school fees. Recently, they actually called us for dialogue. I think they are now open to dialogue with us, to talk to us. So that's why the gate is open now. You understand? Because we are going to discuss with them. We are going to engage the Senate and the management.
Okay, thank you. Please, can you tell us the current state of the protest? Like, what is current state of the protest?
Actually, the current state, this protest is a peaceful protest. So we are not. It's not a violent protest. All we want is for the school to do the right thing. We all know that the SUG is not for violence. We are not actually the one plotting for the protest, though. The NAS. But the reason why we are all here is to make sure that everything is being done accordingly. Thank you.
Okay, and please, can you tell us, like, what's the next action?
Like I formally stated, we've been called for discussion, we've been called to dialogue, because yesterday we were here and a meeting was held, an emergency meeting was held by the Senate to discuss on this. So now they are calling us for a downward review of what the management has already placed on ground before. You understand? So that's why the gate is opened. We are preparing to go and dialogue with them, to talk to them.
Okay, the reason we are here is because the school management from nowhere just added 300% increment to our school fees for no just cause, no enough explanation, nothing, nobody signed it. The students are not even aware. You just wake up in the morning and just saw it on our COFA, and they feel it's right and it would stand.
From the viral audio that we got from the AVC, where he said the increment does not concern returning students, and the school like Harvard, you don't need the permission of students before you can increase school fees. What do you have to say about that?
Well, from my side, I actually feel I would not want to say the VC is wrong, but that is less unprofessional. Because how would you say the school fees increment does not concern the students? If there is no students, how will the school work? Okay, we've been open for that long, for a very long time. The first time they called SUG ESCOs for a negotiation meeting. Was it a negotiation meeting or a threat meeting instead? And the whole thing they said in the meeting was just to threaten them, give a lot of reasons why they should not fight for the reduction of school fees, tell them it's not, the students are not their students yet, they are not part of their subscribing members and the rest, which is not supposed to be so. We've been open for that long. Of course, we are not hoodlums. We will not just wake up in the morning and say we are tired of our house, we should just come to the gates to lock. Why not? We are not hoodlums. We have sense. We are reasonable people. We would not just lock the gates. We had to fall back to locking the gates when they were not giving us audience. We've tried to reach them on several occasions. They were not giving us audience.
Okay, sorry, for how long this protest has been on?
It has been on since last week. And what the VC said last week, that if we like, we should stay here for 10 years, that nothing will change. Where, if that is what he wants, we are here for the 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, the protest has not ended. We want total reversal of the school fees, but we are not hoodlums. Also, we know country is somehow has advanced and there are a lot of changes. If there's a little changes in the school fees, well, maybe, but if they keep saying the 300% increment stand, then till then the school gates will remain locked. We'll start again by 14.